So yay, you made it to the explain stage. Good for you guys. I hope you've started understanding the idea of active learning and how you guys are the ones doing all the work, and I'm hopefully running around and helping and guiding everyone and giving advice and connecting with you guys. So in the explain stage, this is where the teacher presents the content to the students. It could be in the form of a video like now. It could actually be a face-to-face taught lesson. That depending on what you want to teach and what you've designed for your lesson plan. So basically, what am I going to explain right here? Well, let's go back to the primer video in the engage stage, the watch. Let me just click it here, and I'm just going to go back to the mission statement. I promise that by the end of this workshop, you'll be able to understand the idea of active learning using blended learning. Well, hopefully already you've started picking up of what active learning is and how you guys are doing all the work, and it will get more interesting as we're going along now, I promise, with more active learning and student-centered teaching. So what else is there? Well, we have to understand the idea of maybe flip learning and then move into in-class flip. Hopefully you do know a bit about flip learning, but I will touch on this as we're going along. So now, just to move on, basically before we start the apply stage, I just want to tell you that this document that you've already opened, you've already started using, and hopefully you've scrolled down to the explain stage, is actually called the Hyperdoc. And a Hyperdoc is a way to package your lesson plan in a digital form and give it to the students so they can work on it visually, in pairs, or in small groups. What you really have to know, though, that a Hyperdoc is normally part of one type of the in-class flip. What you'll actually find out shortly is that there's two types of in-class flip. One's the station rotation, which is very popular, where we set up workstations in our classrooms, outside of our classrooms, like we're going to do today. And the other one is where you don't want to set up workstations, you don't want your students moving around, you just want them to sit tight, individually, in pairs, in small groups. It's called the InSitu. So in the InSitu type of in-class flip, I personally normally use a Hyperdoc, but because it's got that learning cycle and it's much easier to control. So great, let's move on. We're at the explain stage. We're going to move on to the apply stage. In the apply stage, you're going to find various posters posted around this workshop, and they're going to have QR codes. The instructions you're going to get in a minute is where you have to find the flipped workstation. All groups find the flipped workstation. This is where the content of the in-class flip, but I'll explain more of that as we're going along. Bye.